Go ahead, come on in, come on in. Bear's been following me to school for the last, I guess 14 years, since he was about 4 years old. And he's been remarkably easy to both parent and to coach. And so we're, both Diane and I are very, very blessed. Just how easy he's been. I do have a complaint though. I used to have a great set of World War II model planes, but they're all missing propellers and landing gear now. But there's not this fine Spitfire is missing a back wings. But anyway, other than that, Bear's been very easy. And both he and his mother, myself and his mother, Diana, are very, very proud of him. Couldn't be prouder. And I know he's one of my 4 most important blessings in my life. And so I'm very, very proud to present Bear Soliday.
Thank you for that, Dad. My name is Beren Soliday, and thank you all for coming out to my senior presentation. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to come and support me. So, diving right into my extracurricular activities, as you can see, I've done a few, but the 3 biggest that stand out to me are basketball, football, and FBLA. You can see a couple photos here from Outdoor Club as well, but then moving on to this photo, we have the main gallery. And so these 3 things have been the biggest for me. Not only are they the most fun activities to do, but I was able to make the greatest memories with my friends. You can see up here, Van Cavan and I participated in the FBLA, and down here we were able to do that our junior and senior year. And that was a great time, not only learning about business, but just being able to dress up professionally and run around the streets, getting a food stipend and living free for a little while. And then moving on to basketball, that was the highlight, basketball and football, the camaraderie that you have with your friends, being able to, it's a brotherhood that you share with them that you can't find anywhere else really. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I consider all those guys my brothers, and I am very grateful for each and every one. Moving on to my leadership roles, I was able to be the varsity football team captain my senior year, and then I was also a middle school flag football coach and a Holden camp counselor. You can see a couple photos from the flag football, and then from going up to Holden, Scooby Ice Cream Band. All 3 of those were very impactful as well. Being able to but to mentor for the younger kids and show them what it means, or how to conduct themselves, how to be a good teammate to each other, and also to build relationships with them, going to Holden and making friendships with all those kids, and being able to see them in the hallways and greet them, say hey to them. It's been a very neat blessing that you only get from going to a small town school. And to be able to be chosen for all 3 of those things is a huge blessing. And moving on to my community, you can see I've done quite a few things volunteering, but the 3 biggest for me as well is being one, a haunted Manson volunteer, being able to dress up as a zombie with all my friends yet again, and I was also able to speak on Cozy, which was fun, and describe what we were doing on the air. First time being able to speak on the radio, that was a neat experience. And I also had the opportunity going from my freshman year to my sophomore year that summer to go on to the real-life Alaska missions trip. You can see me in Denver, Marlin, where we went to Chelan in Alaska on a hike. I was able to do that with my sister Lauren, and being able to fundraise our own way to be able to go up there for a week out of our summer and to put on a sports camp for kids up there who, a lot of them deal with abusive homes. It was a very unique experience I wouldn't trade for the world either. And lastly, the Veterans Day breakfast, supporting our veterans. My dad and my family have made that very apparent that you always support your veterans, and that is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart, and I don't think you can give them enough gratitude for the sacrifices that they've made. Moving on to my academics, I kind of hang my hat on this. I've been able to complete my high school career with a 4.144 weighted GPA and be on the Scholastic Honor Roll, and you can see all the college classes that I've taken. And the 3 biggest that stand out to me are first, CW Math 101, Mathematics in the Modern World with Sorensen. It may have been her easiest class, but it was also the most impactful to me. It taught me the power of investing and what that can do for you. And also it was very fun to play in the stock market game competition that we had there. I've never won that before. I played that numerous times with her. Never won it, but it was still very fun. And moving on, we have political science. I was able to take that with my dad, and that was a course that I took in probably the hardest trimester I ever did. I was taking pre-calculus, political science, and college prep chemistry with Mr. Hellison. all while playing basketball as well the winter of my junior year. And this was a class that I was thinking I could kind of just sleepwalk through and I could just show up. And I thought it would be, turns out it was not. The first 2 tests I took made me realize that if I wanted to get the grade that I wanted, I couldn't just show up and be the teacher's kid and be able to have that be my attitude. But that was my favorite class that I've ever taken. Not only the material that we were able to take and be able to take it with my dad, but also the students that we had, the conversations that we had in there, and the topics that we talked about were fantastic. And lastly, we have EWU Public Speaking with Mr. Fournier. That was a great class to take. It really helped me kind of come out of my shell and be comfortable in my own skin. It was difficult at first as well, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, and those all 3 of them have helped me tremendously, not only in learning things, but also life skills that I'll use going on. There we go. All right, for my pathway preparation, I was fortunate enough to take a mock interview with Mr. David Olson, who is a mechanical and chemical engineer, and talk to him about my plans of going into the engineering field. And he was a great person to be able to bounce questions off of and ask different things, and to be able to tell me that I am going in the right direction. And you can see all of the college classes that I've taken. I've taken 35 college credits worth of college courses through Manson High School, through Ms. Sorensen. And then I've also taken chemistry, which was not a college class, it was a high school class, but it was certainly as hard, if not harder, than some of my high school or college classes with Mr. Hellison. And so my gratitude, firstly, I would like to thank Zach Phelps. I've known Zach, I've had the privilege of knowing him my entire life. My older brother and his little brother are good friends, and so I've known him, with some of my real early memories are with him. And when I heard that he was going to be our assistant basketball coach my junior year, I was extremely, extremely excited. And I was also fortunate enough to have him as our varsity coach my senior year. And he taught me not only a tremendous amount from being on the court, but also off the court, and what it means what is expected of a young man, and what he would expect of us, and how we should conduct ourselves not only in the basketball court, but in life as well, and how we should treat our teammates as well. And also the coaching staff that he brought along with him too. I was fortunate enough to meet a lot of great people doing that. I mean, Van Jackson and I were all going up to Vancouver this weekend to watch the assistant coach that he brought along play professional basketball. Next up, we have Ms. Sorensen. Ms. Sorensen has pushed me along with everyone else, and she's able to see the potential in the person and be able to look at them and look them in the eye and tell them, this isn't good enough, you need to do better. And everybody needs that. But she also believed in me as well and saw what I could do. And that has been a tremendous help for Ms. Sorensen. And lastly, we have Mr. Hellison. Mr. Hellison, some of the hardest classes I've ever taken are with Mr. Hellison, and he has helped prepare me and helps show me what it means not only to learn about the chemistry or biology, but just how to study and how to be a good student, setting aside time from that, and how to incorporate that into your busy schedule. And it has been a tremendous help for me and helps me understand what the next level will look like going into college. And so now I'd like to thank my family. I wouldn't be the person I am today first without my parents, from my mom and my dad. They have shaped me up to the person I am today. My mother being a tremendous impact on me when I was little, and growing up through my formative years in elementary school, running around with her at the elementary school. And also my father. I don't think I could have a better role model. I mean, every young man needs a role model in their life, and I can't think of a better person. My dad not only leads by good word, but also he practices what he preaches, and leads by example. And I am tremendously, tremendously grateful to be able to call him my dad. And if I could live up to be the person that he is today, I'd be doing a very, very good job. And then I have my brother and sister, Briar and Lauren. They have also been tremendous in forming me and who I am today. They've helped me kind of split the middle. Briar showed me how to have a fun time, and Lauren just showed me how to be a good student. And the two of them, I feel like I'm in a happy medium in between the two of them. But and also not picture, I have my grandparents and aunts and uncles and stuff. They all just going to my sporting events and just supporting me and showing that they love me, and so been huge for me.
Your German brother.
Yeah, and my German brother Josiah. And so here we have my friends. It's hard to describe going to a small school at Manson and the friendships that you build with people. I mean, from being able to go fishing at lunch, to dressing up as Harry and Lloyd, to going fishing, to messing around in PE, to shaving your head for some reason in school, and then working in biology, to working together with your friends, to going to basketball games. And these are people that I've known all my life. You can see Van and Jackson that I hear. And I wouldn't trade it for the world, the people that I have, the friendships that I have. And that's what I'll miss most about high school is these friendships. And I'm sure that they will last, but it's hard to ever find friendships like you find in school, being able to hang out with the same people every day and being able to make stupid decisions with them, but also fun ones at the same time. So for my next steps, I plan on attending Wenatchee Valley College for a year and wrapping up my prerequisite classes and credentials. And then I plan on transferring to Washington State University after a year and pursuing my degree in engineering. So thank you all for coming to my senior presentation.